Alright, hello, VOD watchers. Oh, there's some music for you. It's very loud. Sorry about that. So I was just getting ready and started watchers. Oh, there's some music for you. It's very loud. Sorry about that. There we go. Press enter and continue. We're just gonna pretty much just hop right in. Might as well. Just getting ready. Getting the fuck ready to play. Revisiting this a bad boy. Very excited to play. It's been just a little bit. And last time we went down and we jumped into this, and now we're in the water. With these very cool portals and streams, and our hands are all funky.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
Yeah. Look, there's another one of
those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Oh, look at that. Now we're up here on the
I'm
land.
back to being me.
Very interesting, eh? We were just down there in the moisture. Now we're up here. Very pretty here.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
Cool symbols carved into rocks, and we got whatever those are, crying out water and moisture. Got the pretty gates, and then zoom. And now we're underwater again. Look at all the pretty plants. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere except for down over here. Because of the ripples, I'm assuming I have to go here. I feel like I can't really do much.
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Interesting. Oh. What am I doing here? Okay, so we got flipping around and we got go forward. Oh, supposed to do this. Duh. Man, my brain, it's a puzzle game and my brain is immediately not really working. Did that do anything? Hey, get pushed by. Okay. Did I just do it not correctly? Oh. I have to do it at the right time, I see. I'll be around there. That do anything? No? Okay. Interesting. Flip you this way, I guess. Do you do anything if you're like that? Ah, there you go. Okay, and then we just change the flow of the water, it looks like. Ooh. I'm zooming along.
Wow.
It's always a good sign for a puzzle game when your brain isn't working sharply on the first puzzle that you encounter.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Such a... Oh, hello. You have any lore information? Oh yeah, let's see. Can I check her journal? I can't check it here. That makes sense. Should probably go check the journal, see if there's anything new. I think I saw a little book in the corner the other a few minutes ago, so I should go take a look-see. Ooh, very pretty. Okay. I think over here now we got all that stuff. And to control the currents and direction change, we got information here. Nice. We have more log info. How far back does it go? I think about there. Okay, Harry looks disoriented, irritable, and confused. He's never been a drinker, not even before Prohibition. What else was new? In a vague, unfinished letter, he says my body will keep changing until the end. But what end is Harry talking about? Death? In any case, there's no turning back now. I have to go ahead and find him, and find the answers to the questions I still have. I know I should be scared about what's happening to me, but I'm not. Truth is, it's been a long time since I felt so alive. In the water, I could see my hands. They had turned into bizarre amphibian hands. Although I recognized them as my own, it's hard to put it down to words. But it was as if I were another version of myself. I've lost track of time in this place. I feel like I could stay here forever. As strange as it might seem, I feel a strange harmony with these surroundings. Everything reacts when I'm close, as if every living entity here in this lagoon welcomed me. I activated some more of those gates in like one of the mountaintop temple, and, well, I don't know how to put it in words, but I can breathe and move freely underwater. Dun dun dun. The mystery continues to unravel. Oh, a little fun fancy thing over there.
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
Ooh, we got a bit of a reveal happening. Hints of it, and then we'll see the big reveal. Wow, look at that.
What a quiet and peculiar place.
So much color. It's so nice. This game has a very good art style. Wow. Isn't it nice? We have this thing. Oh, does something very nice. We have
Some
these.
sort of handmade tribal painting. Looks really primitive.
Any more of it? No. What's we got in here? Nothing. Just a little house. Okay. Weird little plant thingy, a little funky thing.
Primitive hand paintings. I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Oh, so fancy. Oh, leaf piles. Anything to do with these? No? Okay. Let's go take a look at this.
I understood that.
Interesting, interesting. What do we got over here? Let's go this way. Actually, while we're up here, let's look down. Ooh, look at all the water. And one of those little portal things over there. A fancy waterfall happening. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, those look like little mouths.
Primitive bowls and plates.
What have we got in here? Very Very funky discotheque in here. Very, very trippy lighting. We got more symbols. Okay. Oh.
The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level. It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
Very fancy. Did we get any info about these? No? Nothing?
Some slaves died. Some slaves now water animal.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
Interesting. That looks very official. I don't think I can touch that. Come back to it in a little bit. Let's speed up the walkie walks. Go check out these other houses. We got these.
Who made these marks? They look quite old.
They do. Any more info on them? No. These ones? No. We got another one of these button things. Oh, there's lines on the side. I'm sure that means something. 1, 2, 3, 4 on here. This one has 2. I guess maybe that has some sort of significance.
We slaves, masters too.
Heaven, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Wait, there was something over here. Oh, just lighting, okay. Oh, and we got...
Looks like some sort of food. It's not human food, though, and it's fossilized, too.
Interesting that it would fossilize without pressure. I guess thinking that's gonna make... I don't really know how fossilization works then. Could be entirely possible. And these aren't even the human foods. Just maybe they just fossilize differently here. Very interesting place. What's over here?
Although they are the same style, these huts are much simpler than the magnificent architecture I've seen up to now.
That's true. That's true. Got any info? Cute little view. Got nothing there. Interesting, interesting. Ooh.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Interesting. They didn't like those people, I'm assuming.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Yeah, you could like... You can see, sorry I'm yawning a bunch. You can see like different hands on here. And over here too? Not really. Oh no, there are some. Okay, there are a few hands. Interesting. Hands are clearly marking that those are the people who made the prints.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
Any Any more info on these? No? Nothing more? Okay.
Fire rock falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
It probably is. Makes sense when a meteor
How
came
can I
down.
explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
A meteor fell from the sky, opened up the black ooze, and then they awakened the people and made them angry. Look at these ones.
This reminds me of some prehistoric cave paintings, like in the Cueva de las Manos in South America.
Let's see what this one says.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
I don't even get to hear the rest of the black blood and bodies, I guess. Any info here? No? Okay. What do you come down to? You go down to 2, okay. I guess I go and tip-tap this one here. I wonder if there's an order you're supposed to do for them. It'd be impressive if I accidentally got it correct. I don't think there's anything here, because it looks like it just goes down to the water.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Ah, okay, so this is an order, okay. Let's see, what are you saying here? You got, okay. The currents took me to what looks like a town, a sort of cylindrical pit with houses all around the walls. It's much more modest than the ruins I saw earlier. Yawning. Oh god, I wasn't yawning before, and then as soon as I'm like, let's start playing a game, I started yawning. Great. There are murals like the ones I saw before, but they've been defaced. Without a doubt, the people who lived here were the victims of the rituals. And they were missing some, but there was a small sink filled with black ooze. I heard some voices calling me, and they sound similar to the ones in my dream. But this time I understood what they were saying. And now, oh, there we go. Now we got a symbol order. Okay. Symbol order is probably what we need to do to lower, raise these things. Let's go push a button, see what it does, and then look at the order. See what we can do about it. Understand it a little bit first from failure, and then move onwards to solutions. Because I'm assuming this button has something good to do. Have something to do with this. What do you do? lowered down but didn't do it correctly. Okay. So now I gotta do it correctly by starting with... Wonder if I have to do it one at a time. Because I'm assuming, because it's the hands, we have handy hands. I wonder if I have to do it, like press the button and then run all the way over. Do I have to do it like this? Do this one, push it down one, and then go into another one and push it down? Okay, so I just have to knock them all down in order, I think. I think I'm supposed to... Maybe, okay, let's try doing it this way, where we do them all. But let me do this one first. And then we go find the orange hands, which I think was up at the top. Was that the top one? I think so. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Yeah, okay, it was the top ones, because the red ones were here. And I guess you can keep track of what number they're in by looking at the slashes on the side. This should go down 2. Yeah, okay. And then it is the fingers, finger thingy things. Which is obviously all the way over here. Got a lot of running to do. Where is your little doodad? Was it in one of the little house things? Yeah, here it is, okay. Goes down to the third one. And then we got the swirly swirls. Which might not have one. They don't have one. Maybe that's what we want? Or should we go push to that one? I guess... Maybe it brings it up to that layer? But then there is one of those things. I don't know. Let's do this. Okay. That almost worked. So perhaps we're just missing one right there. And maybe that's where the red hands come in? And maybe I just didn't see it on the pillar. So that one, and then orange next. And then I think we do the red hands. And then... I think I'm just missing a slight amount of the clue. I just haven't gone down to diddle the little eyeball. See, orange, and then hand, the Spock hand. It's not really Spock. What is that? The wannabe Spock hand. And then we go over and do this one. And then we diddle the button. That should now all be in order. Okay. We did that. Now it looks like we can go and touch that. Which, of course, is going to take a bit. But at least we did it. We got the puzzled. And now we just gotta boop this? What do you do?
This civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Huh. Cool. Now we can go across here. And now we're down here. Okay, okay. Ooh, color. What's over here? I'm enthralled by the color. Oh, it's another...
There's another one of those gates.
There's another one. Okay. Cool, cool. A lot of environment to swim around in. Is there anybody to look at? We got fancy little things here, I guess. I was wondering if those had any information. Oh, this would have an eyeball thing to look at.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
The mother and the father, probably. Interesting. What do we got? Oh, can't look at that. I was like, let's look at the info and see what it says. I cannot. Okay. Oh, another mural to look at. Let's look at that. Hey, fish.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
Very cool. Very cool. What is all this? Is there more? There's a pathway there. Little like door thing. What else we got? Oh, we got a little hut here. Okay, let's go take a look at this. What have ye to say?
We fought and fought, praise
sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
The spirit science is strong with this one.
So these creatures are immortal?
So you basically made it so that they are all the same type of creature that you are, and made yourselves immortal by doing so. Oh, here we go.
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
Falmanganai, father and mother, probably in some way. Okay. What else have we got going on here? Is there stuff up here?
This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Okay, what have we got going on? Oh, over there. Okay, so that's where we came from. And it looks like there's a thing here. There's a tunnel. What are you? Oh, wait. Okay, that probably is a timed thing. There's these gates, which I'm assuming have to be touched to make them go the other direction. Spin it the other direction so it sucks you that way. It looks like you probably just go through there. I don't know where it pushes you through, but okay. Sort of speeds you along. You probably have to flip this one around as well. I'm assuming. That one should slurp, yep. Okay. And then that one probably just remains. But I think it's probably a speed puzzle to speed your way through. I sort of remember doing that on my first playthrough. But let's go check out this. See where this takes us. I can't leave the water, that makes sense. Okay, well, I guess I won't go there. But there is that. I don't think I can get across to that. I don't think I can do anything over there either. I think that's all that I can do. I could take the portal thingy and go back up, I guess, but I think I'm done with everything that I have access to. I think. It should be easy to come back down. Let's go take a... Actually, no, I can't actually go back up. Never mind, I will go this way. So so that's open now. I should be able to whoosh, 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 whoosh. There we go.
I made it.
Okay. Cool. Oh god, it's so red. Anything to look at? Any lore here? I don't think so. Okay.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy, even better than before my illness.
That's good. It's always nice to feel healthy and alive, you know? What do we got going on up here? Oh, what are these things? Okay. Where I came from, where I am now, okay. On the other side, okay, makes sense. Let's go take a look at this. Before I go and press that button, it's very tempting, but I want to see what's over here first.
If I enter the water now, I'll be soaked. Being me, I mean... It's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Okay, I have to go press the button, I think. Well, I mean, there's nothing else for me to do, as far as I'm aware. Are we, like, lowering the water more now? Yeah, we're lowering it more. Okay.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Yeah, look at that. Now I can go this way. I don't have to get myself wet.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
You'd probably notice the jailer's life is better than your own. There would be some way of recognizing. Hold on a second, there's gunk on my monitor. I'll have to deal with that later. The poor thing. I guess I can go here.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
I can go into here. See what's up in this place. And transition back to water animal. Ooh. Oops. Guess I can go a little bit faster. Gotta turn that around, okay? Easy peas. Nice.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
Hands off the keyboard. As we zoom along. so pretty. See, if being underwater was like this all the time, it wouldn't be so scary. But alas. Oh. That makes it ever so slightly scary. Thalassophobia is strong. Still. Abrupt stop. We're gaining control.
That
I
was
see.
quite a ride, but it's over now.
Is it over? I guess it is. Don't really have anywhere to go but out. Oh. Okay. Very pretty place. Look at all that. Ooh.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
What do we got
Looks
here?
like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Interesting. I want to read the stuff first. Screw the ladder.
Seems to show two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
So a slave is taken here and is transformed into a person, a merson, or a slave is taken and killed. Interesting. You don't really have a lot of choices. Gotta make it very clean and simple. Either transform or just, die, as Lady Gaga once said. Candle. Ladder Time. A classic. Ooh, lighting. And also, ooh, it's so orange.
What is this? this... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Girl, how could you forget about Harry? Boat. Transportation. Whoops. Oh. Read. Yeah, a boat. A boat? There's not even an A there.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. Interesting.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day. But today he said he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep going. Keep doing what I've been doing up to now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. My God, my words. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now. And the black ichor. 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 Man, reading is not a friend of mine.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the white sand beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward, we had plenty of death on this island. In this island, I helped as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the white sand beach to build a raft and leave this modded isle. I'll be there if you need change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Maruro ro and au revoir, Tiahora. Interesting.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
It seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place. You got a cute little picture.
A sanctuary? Harry, was that where you went?
The masters brought their slaves to a sanctuary by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual. The plot chickens.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue. If she hadn't insisted so much, we'd never have convinced Teharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary, and there they performed a ritual. Teaharoa said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued, violently. When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
Harry? What ritual are you talking about? Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
Well, I mean, I guess you can try. White Sand Beach, Diora. I immediately forgot how to pronounce it. Building raft. Okay. Okay, so that's showing where he's going. What have we got here? Where is the sanctuary? Okay. Ruins. Useless. Okay, so you're just trying to figure
You
out.
followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
You're just trying to figure out where to go. This one isn't necessarily crossed off.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Oh, right, the journal. What do we got? Okay, hold on. We got water drainage, simple order. This device opens a door, but only for a while. If I can aim all the currents in the right direction, I can get there in time. There was stuff that we already did. Harry scribbled these symbols on the wall. They must be important. Okay. And we got lots of stuff over here. Okay. The people who lived in this sunken town were able to adjust to the water level at will. Were they people like me? Is this why I feel so at home here? Is that the reason this is so familiar to me? There were 2 statues made of stone and mud on the bottom. It seemed that the people were leaving offerings in them. Was this how the people living here looked like? Was this how? Man. I found the exit from the town and dived into a long underground current. That was incredible. I had never felt so free and full of life until now. It led me to another large hall with an opening to the exterior. There was another Harry's camp. Odd. There was another of Harry's campsites, camps, whatever. The shocking thing was that I had almost forgotten him. How could I forget my husband? I'm so sorry, my dear old pal. Harry and the remaining members of the expedition followed the river down from the mountain peak, and after wandering some days, they finally found this entrance. This is a note of Tiora, the Polynesian guide leaving the expedition. He was fed up of death and disaster and tried to convince Harry to leave the island. He returned to the beach to build a raft to escape. My God, I think Harry has lost his mind. He thinks there is a way to become like me. I hope he doesn't do anything foolish, but his last few letters sound incoherent and unstable. You can see a little bit of the instability going on there that we didn't get to see. Can we go take a look out here? Oh, we can. Look at that. Oh, the sun.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
It's so bright. Oh, look at that. Amusing. Man, what a pretty game. And man, looking up here, I can easily see where my monitor is dirty. Ugh. You need to go look at darker things. Hide the crimes. What a very pretty place. Let's keep exploring. Would love to jump down, but I can't. She's too dainty for that. She may be feeling alive and better than ever, but she still is too ill-begotten to jump, to fling herself from a ledge when there's a ladder nearby. Ooh, color. Nice. Let's go down here and see what this is. Hey. Okay, so that's another one of these timed puzzles.
This panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
That's way off, right? God damn it. That's definitely works. I have to wait. Okay. Oh. Is that off as well? It's close. Okay. So you go first, and then you reach it after. Maybe a little bit afterwards, and then I think that'll do it.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
Oh, hello. Emerging out of whatever. Okay. Take one last look before we leave, I guess. How pretty everything is. And onward we go, I guess. Oh, it's just a nice fade to black. Okay. I was expecting maybe a bit more looking at stuff, but this works too. Ooh, artwork.
It all makes makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
So pretty.
There it is. The sanctuary. So is this
Very
where
pretty.
you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
Gorgeous place. And look, there's a tent over there. Tent over there too. Let's go check it out.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
Little movie time.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it, but what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us. Isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here. Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind? A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Pinacotis? Nacotis? Blood,
Is the blood
and
of
black
these
ooze.
creatures some sort of catalyst?
A little mixture of them both.
Heavens. This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
An altar, dried blood and black ooze. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Does look like it, if I remember.
Harry, what is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together. Change me. Well, like, change your diaper? Ooh. Very pretty. Let's go take a look at this other camp then. I'll be with you in a minute. There's another camp over here. Obviously, I have to go take a look at that. What do we got? Oh. Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Nora here. Leave now. Please. Interesting. And there's him putting his hand inside a little fish mouth.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He is yelling, "It's not working." Interesting. Putting his little hand inside there. Okay.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
Interesting. The plot chickens. A little more.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. I see.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Oh, look at the colors on that. That's nice. Interesting. Cool. What's this? What's the thing he was touching? Okay.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
Interesting. That's okay. Notes. What do we got? More complex versions of panels. Timing. Okay. The spots of my hand have been rearranged to form some sort of symbols. Interesting. What do we got for the log? Okay. The stone boat carried me through a subterranean river that flows into the sea. The night was strangely clear, and a full moon was shining weirdly in a starry sky. Again, this island doesn't seem to obey the laws of physics. I got off at a dock on some sort of large beach where the sanctuary is. I found another of Harry's campsites, if you could call it a campsite. There is one tent to each side of the beach. I found a circular stone with a fish head with its mouth open. When I put my hand inside it, after a moment of intense pain, the stains on my hand rearranged themselves to form a peculiar pattern. Cass seems to be losing her mind. I'd rather not think about how the two of them got along here, or didn't get along. The device to access the inner sanctuary is activated with blood. Blood like mine. Harry, please tell me you didn't do what I think you did. Ooh. Okay. Well, excuse me. There's a mural. Let's go take a look at that.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
Interesting. Were there any more murals? Have I gone past any? I don't think I saw. I don't remember seeing anything. There's not really much access over there. Okay. Excuse me. There's not much else. Okay, let's take a look at this then.
My god. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a petri dish.
Oh, look at that. Interesting.
These patterns look too familiar.
Right. Why is it always the hand?
Oh, I really hope this works.
Hand's a terrible place. So hard to heal from the hand. Just do like the back of your arm, like on your wrist or something. Like upper, outer wrist. Not the inner. The outer. I wanted to check over here and make sure I've gone everywhere because there was that mural. Make sure that I've done everything. What's this? Is this a place? No? Okay. Just want to make sure. I sort of saw this earlier. Wanted to make sure I was checking it out. Making sure I'm not missing a thing over there. I'm sure I'm missing lots of things. Any logs? Harry, tell me that you didn't inject yourself with the black ooze. Please tell me that you didn't do something that stupid. The altar left no room for doubt. I had to use that strange dagger I've been carrying with me ever since I received it in that package. After my blood touched the altar, the main door of the temple opened. Still missing some notes. I wonder if there's... I wonder if they'll be like found out later, or if I'm actively missing something. Because I don't see anything further to look at, right? There's nothing over there. Nothing over there. As far as I can tell, I've gone to every place that has information. So I'm sure it'll just come up as it comes up. Oh, what's this?
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
Is it? I mean, just take a look. Oh, cool. It actually is blurry. Interesting.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt.
There's a bullet and there's a...
There's a bullet hole in here.
Interesting. What's this?
A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
Any more notes? Oh, there we go. There's the rest of the notes. Oh, over here. Was there anything? No? No? Okay. There is a gun on the floor with no bullets and a trail of blood. Oh no, what happened here? I don't understand. My God. There was a fight between Harry and Cass. And from what I've seen, it was really brutal. Harry has never been a violent man, but I hope he's okay. Cool, you got the rest of the lore on that.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Whoa, look at that. Oh, look at that.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
Damn, look at this place. All right. Well, oh, hello.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Really? I'll take a look around the place before we delve into the obvious puzzle that's happening here. Any notes? No? Okay. water. Any information on any of these? Any talkie talks? No? What about these? I see constellations. Lots of... oh.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles. Those stone statues seem to rotate with this switch.
Changing position. Okay. Some sort of creature? A pet? 90-degree rotation? Howl? A woo, you say?
I wonder what this means.
Bridges? I think bridges, dragons, gargoyles. Animals! Gotta yell it, obviously. Okay, so there's... oh god, excuse me. Hiccuping. What do you... a button? What do you do anything? Oh, you do. Interesting, okay.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols. These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
Interesting, okay. Okay. I think if I remember, the puzzle here is that I need to match. I think what I'm trying to do is make these symbols to open the doors. Then I have to do it by pressing these, making these symbols on this ground here to open up those doors. So let's start with this one. So I need to make that via this. Okay. This is where the real puzzling begins and where you're gonna see me taking some sweet ass time. I have to remember where it is from. Okay, so we have this one, which I think it seems like I can only make. We only have that one available. If I do that, does the symbols change over here? No? Why are these the ones only glowing, and why can't I click on the other ones? Why am I only able to touch those ones? What? Any notes? Oh. Mural, okay, let's see if this gives any information.
They carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
That did not reveal any information. Okay, well... Is there like... okay.
Where is this door leading me?
Okay, that one actually has a talkie-talk. Do you have a talkie-talk?
Shining constellation. I better draw it.
Looks like they all have talkie-talks. I just wasn't paying attention, or Didn't get close enough to see the prompt.
I wonder what this means. Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Okay, so we got notes. And we got this. What symbol? Okay, so I need to somehow.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
Okay. Is there any way for me to change these?
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
Okay, that helps visualizing. But how do I get more symbols to work with? How do I get more symbols to work with? Let's see here. I can't interact with those anymore. I have. I don't think I can. I stamped my hand on that thing and it changed to be that. Those buttons are pressed in. There was one thing. I now have to try to get more. How do I get more symbols to work with? I do not remember. And I do not know how to get more symbols available to work with. Because I've only got the one right now. I guess I go through this one. Is that an available pattern? That should be an available pattern, right? Using this, I can make... Yeah, okay, that is an available pattern. It's sitting like this. I need this one. Okay, yeah, that works. And then I think this one? Oh. Yeah, there we go, okay. Answer was there all along, I just needed to have some brain function. Okay, well. Let's go through.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
Interesting. What a, oh, look at that.
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Some stairways we can't even walk on. Look at that. Oh, cool. Do we get it?
Maybe it only hurts the first time. Ah! The second also hurts.
I've got second symbol. Okay, cool, cool.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
I guess this is a place I can't go to yet. Doesn't look like I can get over there. So this is probably the second place we can go to. So let's position ourselves here. And now we're looking for, I think this one? No, we're looking for that one. Which has this symbol there. So let's just turn you off. I believe I'm putting this symbol here. Put that there. I'll turn this off. And then, because that's got that part down. Yeah, okay. And then over here, I do this. Nope, I do it over here. Never mind, I do it here. Because that gets that part. And then I just need to get attached to this one. So here, this one. There we go. Cool. We did it. Solved the puzzle. And now it looks like we get to go solve another puzzle.
Black and white figures.
Okay. What do we got here? We got buttons that rotate things over there. Okay. And what do you do? Okay, so we're rotating just the black ones? What does it do? I don't know if I wanted to do that. Whoops. Let's, oh god. Just turn it all the way back around. God damn it, let's see what this does. Okay, so it makes bridges. These...
Good doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Gotta make sure the puppies are providing us the good bridges, and this obviously must turn the white ones around. Okay. Okay. That one probably just goes there. Why is there a white one there? What do you do? Is that one? Okay. And then you do that, okay. Then go back and switch the other doggies. The other fluffy fluffs of dog. I think it was this one. Oops, I did not reset the things. How do I... Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. I think that's done. Puzzle solved, I believe. Guess we'll see. Looks like it's solved. Yeah. That's one solved ass puzzle. And now we get a new symbol.
Oh, come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Cool, now we have access to this symbol. Which probably means that the next one we're gonna go, if we did this one and this one, we could probably do that one, or maybe having to try that one. That might not be the next route. Might have to go for the slightly smaller one next. I see, we need to turn that one because the white ones only go out by 2. So we need to turn that one. I see, I see. I was wondering why we had to turn that one. But it all makes sense. And now the long, arduous task of running all the way back. Oh, there's another little thing here. Let's go take a read. Wait, no. I've already read you.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
Oh, poor Harry. What have you done to yourself? Okay, let's... Too bad there's not a quick way to reset. Wait, what the fuck? That's not what I wanted. Yeah. Do you have anything activated? I don't think you do. I think you have this activated. And then this one's activated. Okay. So I think we can do this one. That one, excuse me, that one looks like an available one. Then we can do. Because that shape right there we definitely can't hit. So, we need it like that. We need to do that, and then we need to do that. Okay, so it should be really simple and be like this. And then be like that. Yeah. Easy peas.
This
Oh, we got
place is like a labyrinth.
You get another. Oh, look at that. Hey, beach.
They were submerged in black ichor.
Oh, yeah, look at that. They're placed on the throne and then submerged in the black ichor. Ah. Man. Mexican
Harry
black
seems to be
tar
on the brink
cocaine
of
does stuff to you.
madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
Oh, God.
Again? Seriously?
Get erect, ma'am. And now we have that symbols. Now we can get that thing going. Nice. I hope those 2 people that showed up to look at me play this game for like 5 seconds enjoyed. It's not exactly the most riveting gameplay right now, but I'm sure they had fun. Okay, let's see. Oh, look, we're missing a symbol still. Interesting. Okay, so what do we want? We want this there. We want this symbol here, coming out that way. We want maybe this one popping out there. And then, okay, so we want this one here to be like that, and then we want this one here, right? Yeah. And then over here, we want, I think it's this. Oh.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
It's probably up there. That's my assumption. Remember the star on the eye? Look up.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
But first we have to look at this.
I can feel the torment of the thousands of slaves who perished here.
Okay. Ooh. Geometry. Landscape. We have to go into the water this time too. That's fun. Warp. Hacker voice. I'm fish. Okay, well, I guess we go forward. I want to go through the hole. Could go over top, but fuck that. I'm a top. Clearly. Get me up. Thank you. I guess we go back out. The puzzle here was to...
Oh, come on. One more time. Ow,
Chink.
that hurt! Again.
Okay, we got one more. Oh. Okay, using the strange device that projected the patterns on the floor, I was able to open the doors that led to more rooms. Inside those rooms, I found more circular stones and more patterns. Now I only need to open that large door. Okay. The puzzle here was trying to swim through the hole, I guess. Still fancy. So I get to look at the pretty colors, I guess. Get to enjoy being wet for a little bit. Okay. Ta-da! That puzzle solved. And now, what do I do now? All the things are open. I've got all the symbols. Oh, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna... I think I had that one on. So now how do I activate the last puzzle? What do I do now?
An eye and a star.
Look at the stars.
Look at the stars, maybe.
Maybe this is the pattern I'm supposed to hit. Okay, that's probably what it is. I'm supposed to just now look at this and figure out the puzzle from here. I just have to map it out. Okay. So, it looks like there's that symbol there, which I think is this one here. So it looks like that's there. Right? Yeah, and then we got this one here. Yeah. And then over here, what's that? What symbols are that? We've got this one? Is that what I'm seeing over here? What do we got? We got up and over. Up and over. We got the do. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And then finally we have just a simple little, probably this. Okay, cool.
door to the sanctuary's open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
These symbols form a constellation. I managed to open it. I saw a constellation in the sky like none I've seen before, and it worked. I'm afraid of what I might find inside, but I must go. Hello, look at that. Look at that little symbol there, and I guess we'll go now. Hell yeah. Oh god. Don't fall into the dirt, into the dark waters. And is that the Ichor?
There's something written in the floor. With blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Falgolfin. Falgolfin. I wonder if... Oh, let's not spoil that, I guess. Can I look at this? Do I touch this?
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Interesting. Got a quick little glimpse. I wonder what it was. She was floating in the sky, and it was a big monumental monument. And now there's this.
My god.
Oh. I got 100%. I got an achievement.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony. Like the workings of a clock, or a music box.
It's the music box, the mother's music box.
Harry, is that you?
Oh.
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
Hands off keyboard.
Why did you do it? Oh my god, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why? What really happened? The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. I had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Folgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind, or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Oh God. Oh dear. I don't remember what I chose last time, but I feel like this time Harry put so much effort into making sure that I was here, that I should do it for him. This is what he would want.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind. I'm going back home. What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now. For years I thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick. My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here. Everything seems so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Icor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. sweet dreams rest you, dear old I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
There we go. It was a really good game. I loved it. I think I definitely selected the other story ending when the first time I played. This is my second time playing through. Still is a beautifully sad game. Heartwarming, heart-wrenching, all that kind of stuff. Very powerful, good game. I'm happy to see chapter selection is here because I want to try to see. Oh, look at that. Didn't find any murals in here. Interesting. I want to try to get the other ending, but it looks like it does require me to quickly run through. But it would be, I mean, I'm streaming it. Screw it. We're doing it. Play it again, Nora. Okay. So, we're gonna run through and go to the next, do the other choice. So.
Makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here, as menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I? They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own. Everything seems so distant now, as if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago. A full moon? It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or... Maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night. It's hard to believe everything is real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll open my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years.
So we're back here. Gonna play through this probably pretty quickly. Gonna be sprinting as quickly as I can, and just gonna ignore all the papers and
There
such.
it is. The sanctuary.
So we're just gonna kind of
So
jump
is this where you went, Harry? Or is this your last stop?
straight into it. Already know the papers and all that kind of stuff, so we're gonna go and do everything real quick so we can get and see the alternate ending. Might as well, this way it's all on one stream. You know?
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
And then we can feel the heart-wrenching sorrow of having to make a choice.
There are drops of dried blood inside this altar. There are drops of dried blood inside black ooze. My
Okay.
God.
So in order to go further, we need to actually have information. Okay, that's not too bad.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things
Can't just
scattered about.
click our way through.
My dear old pal. I never should have trusted Cass. I thought she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a coincidence. The ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
Can I now do it? Now that we have a key.
There are drops of dried blood inside this altar.
Nope. Can't do it yet. Okay, let's go take a look at things then. Fine. Look at everything. Yep. Just look at that. Look at that.
So I have to put my...
Already did that. Let's take a look
Moby
at this.
Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
Okay. Take a look at this.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
Okay.
Camera. It must be Cassandra.
Must be Cassandra's. I guess I'll go take a look at the other little doodads here. On the way, I'll check out this, obviously. And that stuff.
There are drops... These patterns look... There are drops of dried blood inside this altar.
Still can't do it yet? Okay. I was hoping this would be quick and easy, but I guess the game doesn't want you to progress too quickly without having information.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry? Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst? Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
That's probably the big piece of information
What
you
is
need.
this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Okay, now I should be able to go and do the thing. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now I can do it.
Oh, I really hope this works.
guess I'll take a look at these as well.
Trail of blood. There's a bullet hole in here. A woman's ear.
Okay.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
These doodads go. And then go over here.
Those stone statues seem to rotate with... I wonder what this means. All these papers are riddled with incoherent...
Incoherent doodles. Okay, and then first was that symbol, which was
Circular icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
that one, and I think this one? Yes. Cool. Luckily, having done it just a few minutes ago, it should hopefully be a little stuck in the brain. Should be able to remember them slightly.
What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Girl, this is like the 7th time, the 8th time.
The second
The
also
12th,
hurts.
15th, 30th. Okay.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
Okay. Next is that one, I believe, because I have... Yeah. I believe I need this one on, and then this one becomes this. There we go.
This place is like a labyrinth. Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever. Oh, come on. One more time. Ah!
Hell to the yeah. Luckily this isn't a super long chapter. It is a lot of talking and a lot of... This is the main puzzle of it. So now I should be able to go to... Not that one, but that one. Which... still requires that, but then I need this one to be that. And then we need... And why do we need that there? What? Hold on a second, let me take a look at the notes here. We're going for this one? Yeah, okay. This one gets removed. And then this one gets activated. Now it's the doggo puzzle. Yeah, doggo puzzle.
Black and white figures.
That one. Rotate it like that. Rotate it like that. Rotate it like that, and then... Hell yeah.
Good doggies. Or dragons. Whatever you are.
And then... That one sits like that. That one sits like that. This one... Gets rotated, idiot, multiple times. There we go. And then we just gotta rotate this one. Which was this middle guy. We do have to press the button. Okay. There we go. And now we sling on over to there. We booped the ouchie and move on to the next puzzle.
Again? Seriously?
If only you knew, ma'am. If only you knew.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
Okay. So unfortunately, she moves at a light jog at her fastest. But oh well, it's like a walking simulator essentially. Can't blame her. This is a pretty casual experience. I mean, if I were to be in her situation, I'd probably be walking everywhere. I wouldn't be trying to run around. Makes sense to be kind of like full-on sprinting feels like a little unnecessary. Okay, so now we need this puzzle, which is it one of those? Is that? Wait, I should probably. Okay, let's see. What do we got? That is correct. Okay. And we need this one to be that. Oops, come on. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. And then we need that one to be this. And this one goes away. What symbol do we have here? We have that. Okay.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
And now we take a little deep dive into the puzzle solving universe.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
This water looks like it'd feel nice to swim in. Hell yeah. And zip our way over to here.
Oh, come on. One more time.
Crap. Youchie. Okay, come on, there we go. Go back into the water. There's my knuckle. We still have to go through the hole. There we go. Swim up to the surface. Out of the water. And go back in. Breathe some of that non-breathable air, you know. And now, go and solve the final puzzle. I'm going to have to look up again. What do we got? Okay.
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I
See.
don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can
That's
see from
correct
Earth.
still.
And if that's not the Earth's sky,
That's-
where am I now?
That's this one. And then it is... It's not that, it is the funky fresh one over here. It is that one. And then this one is... I believe it was this one? Yeah, there we go. Cool.
The door to the sanctuary is open. It's time to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Probably shouldn't be experiencing these.
There's something written on the floor. With blood. What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor?
I believe this is important.
I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Now we know that it's showing her the end city that we saw, and that has been like, hey, this is what you're calling.
My God.
Trying to tell you to become fish. Detroit.
Nothing that happens here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics. However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
Whoops, sorry.
Like the workings of a clock. Or a music box.
Thus, we get to be at the end again.
Harry, is that you? No, 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 no! No! Tell me this is you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be. No, no, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no! In the end, you performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work. You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
All right. Almost ready for the.
What really happened?
Almost ready for
The only
the new
person
ending.
with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her. Did she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual? You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge. I had doubts about whether the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you. The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Folgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts. And I took the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life. The same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death. So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind. Or I reject it, and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Alright. We've just seen this one. So I'm gonna make this choice and we can see this one.
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am, and where I belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me, but an eternal life without you was worthless, meaningless. So, I choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home. You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you. Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer. Whatever time we have left, we'll spend together. When the time comes, it will be your hand that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
So, you didn't find your husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart?
I did find my husband. He wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you.
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel sentry guard you while I stray, and fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine.
Dearie, I'm so lonely. How I miss your smile and your tender loving way. I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless you. Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed. Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception. We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me at one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work, because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
And there we go. Both endings are available for watching on stream now, and it's still just such a good game. Definitely worth a playthrough on your own if you haven't I mean, like, I guess you kind of watched it all happen here, but still. It's one thing to watch and another thing to experience it yourself. With your own actions and all that kind of stuff. And just, man, such a good game. Definitely had a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend everyone to play it. It is worth it, and it's just a really well written game. I really like it. There's just only positive things to say about it, really. But yeah, I guess this is where the stream ends. Finished the game, and hell yeah, I'm glad I could do it. Hope you had fun, and hope you enjoyed. And I'll catch you next time, whenever that may be. Yeah, I hope you had a good time, and I'll hope you had a good night and a good day, all that other kind of crap, and whatever else there is, that kind of shit. And yeah, see you next time, y'all. Goodbye. I'll just end the stream.